Welcome to the only talk show hosted by the lovable legend, Bigfoot.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of My Name is Bigfoot, and you are, sir?
Steve McKenna.
Would you mind doing a shot, sir?
Sure. No way.
Mother's milk.
We that know about drinking, don't ever drink that.
I grew up around moonshine, so
What's wrong with you?
there's a lot. Right, so, Steve, what brings you to Washington State?
So yeah, I moved. You know why I moved here, actually? Well, first of all, it was my favorite city on Drinking Made Easy. Everyone always asked me, where was your favorite spot that you went to? And I always, Seattle was number one. I'm a huge Pearl Jam fan, like, worship those guys, like, to no end. And, but we moved here because my wife took an amazing position with Amazon. So they actually moved us here. I was in Richmond, Virginia. I had like my own wood shop. I was like building furniture and tables, huge reclaimed wood stuff, which I love to do. But it was an excellent opportunity for her and her career. And, you know, lo and behold, 3 Sheets was produced out of Seattle. So I have a lot of great friends here, a lot of great entertainment, people that are, you know, excited about doing cool new shows like yourself. And yeah, so that brought us here, and we've been here 3 years, and we love it. I ski every weekend up at Snoqualmie. I live right here at Newcastle Golf Course, and it's great.
Sorry to backtrack a little bit, but
Sure.
About the wood. You said you had a wood shop you used to make.
Yes.
Wood. Do you have a favorite type of wood that you used to like?
Well, what started the whole movement for me doing that in my shop was I got this huge load of 1700s tobacco warehouse heart pine.
Okay.
Out of Lynchburg, Virginia. Excuse me, I'm stoned and drunk.
I tend to like the mahoganies, but because normally pine, it's the pine that most people start off with.
Yeah.
It's such a lower level.
Yeah.
But
It's new pine.
right, but that's the thing. Is like people don't know is that once you start getting to like aged and older, that stuff is beautiful. It's got so many hidden characters to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was, right, like you say, it was not it was the building material of the day, but the stuff was 3 inches thick and 20 feet long. And I could fill half this room.
Yeah.
So I started building restoration hardware knockoff dining tables out of it. Huge 12-foot tables, conference tables, dining tables, and whatever table you wanted, bars, back bars.
Always a nice touch.
Yeah, it was great. It was, I really enjoyed it. I had a great workshop there. Every tool known to man. It was awesome.
You gonna start up a wood shop out here?
I mean, I'd love to. I might.
You
I'm
plan on
thinking
sticking
about.
around here for a while?
Yeah, I'm here. Dude, I need a beer.
All right.
What kind of interview you running here? We should have like 12 beers lined up. If you start off with 151, you better have like 14 fucking beers lined up for me.
I'll learn that in the future.
I'm just kidding.
What other side hobbies do you have? You go fishing or?
No, I'm a golfer, 100%. I always golfed instead of fished. I play a couple times a week. My little boy, he's 7. I take him out. He hits it farther than I do. It's great. I love golf. Golf, skiing, big skier. Grew up skiing on the Olympic Mountain in New York. I go straight in. They call me the Black Bomber.
Back in the day, there was a Peekaboo Street.
Oh, I remember her.
And that was her thing, man. Just straight as a missile.
Oh, it's so fun. I used to do moguls, but now I just bomb.
Okay.
I'm telling you what, I grew up skiing Whiteface Mountain, Lake Placid, New York, 1980 Olympics. Amazing place. They called it Ice Face, though, because it was so cold.
Yeah.
And we would skip school and go skiing. I mean, we were the fucking renegade ski crew. We were just there like 5 days a week skiing. And one day the World Cup team was up there, the mogul team, the World Cup mogul team was up there. And I got on the chairlift with one of the guys. And we're talking as we're going up, and I'm like 17. And no helmet, goggles, bandana, fucking jeans, just skiing. It's like 10 degrees. I'm wearing nothing but jeans, it was like crazy. So they're like, you want to ski with us? I'm like, sure. So we go on Mountain Run, which is like the Olympic, mogul pass, wilderness, actually,
Okay.
wilderness it's called. It's just right along Mogul Run, or Mountain Run, and come down. And they like let me drop in because they all go single file, and I skied down. And I mean, we were like...
Powder?
No, just like ice moguls.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of snow. No, great conditions.
No, it's fine. Like I'm just trying to picture it.
It was rowdy. I mean, the moguls were huge. Like, 4-6 foot moguls just going down, and I didn't fall, stayed right in, all the way to the bottom, and they were like,
pizza slice at the end.
dude, it was awesome. Smoking a cigarette. I'm like, I got this.
Yeah.
It was a highlight of my life when I was a kid. It was amazing. This is the coolest interview I've ever done.
You went to college, right?
Excuse me. Yes. Best time of my life.
Was it what college did you go to?
I went to SUNY Cortland, right outside of Syracuse, New York. Best thing I ever did. I just went to college with my buddies. I mean, I was not a great student. I was a B+ student maybe, and I got into another really good school, private school. My dad's like, nope, not paying for it. You're going to state school. I'm like, all right, whatever, you're paying. So I stumbled on this amazing drama department in SUNY Cortland. James Caiaphas Palmer, my mentor. And, I was a theater major for 4 years. I was the only person I knew that graduated in 4 years.
What was your major?
I was a theater major.
Theater major, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've done like 75 plays. I'm a Shakespearean trained actor, by heart.
what was one of your favorite pieces that you've ever done?
My best role I ever played, and there's a reason for this, was I was in a play called The Boys Next Door, Broadway play, but in college I was in this play, and it was about all these mentally handicapped people, and so I got to go to the mental hospital. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Back to my favorite part in college. So I did this. I was Arnold Wiggins, which was like, I opened the show, like sitting on the center of the stage. The lights come up, and I'm surrounded by like 10 boxes of Wheaties, 11 half gallons of milk, and all these different things, because I just went to the grocery store and got some stuff. So, but the reason why I just love that role, because I got to go there and study and see people and understand their conflict a little bit, and it was just very enlightening. And for me, that's what's interesting about acting, is that you can just immerse yourself and become someone else for a second, which is, it's kind of a rush just to do that and kind of connect with people. So that's what I like about it. And so the important part is my mom was there, and it was like one of the only shows she ever came to in college. It was a long way. And she didn't know who I was for like the first 15 minutes of the show.
That must be pretty good, then.
Yeah, so it was like the ultimate compliment that my mother didn't know who I was, and I was sitting on the center of the stage under a spotlight when the show opened. So that's my claim to fame back in college.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Then what's your favorite Shakespeare play that you've...
My favorite Shakespeare play was probably, honestly, Othello.
Okay, why?
It was my first show. I actually got cast as a role of Cassio, and I'll never forget it, but it changed my life. I got like, after they, the release came out, who got what, I like went out partying with my friends. I overslept the callback. I got called back for Cassio, so I didn't get a part in the play at all. So I was a lighting board op. So I'm up there in the booth watching this whole thing, and we had a brilliant actor he was a graduate of the school, Joseph Casterline.
Played Cassius?
He played Iago,
Oh, okay.
which is like the greatest role in Shakespeare. Just amazing. And he went to the Shakespeare Conservatory in New York, and was an ex-Marine and just a fucking cool guy. He smoked so much weed, I don't know how he could possibly remember his name. But he wouldn't go on stage unless he smoked like 10 joints. He'd just be sitting there smoking joint after joint after joint after joint. Weed fucks me up. Like, I could take one tiny little toke here and there, and like I'll clean the whole house, clean the garage, clean the car, vacuum that shit out, detail it, get the air compressor out, blow out little fans.
Yeah, so then you must be smoking sativas then, because like
Yes.
I agree with you.
I'm a sativa-er.
I love sativas too. Like indicas, it makes me too lazy.
Yeah.
It just looks like cement. Ugh.
Exactly. If I'm gonna be high, I might as well be doing something productive.
I agree.
So take out the garbage, mow the lawn.
Can
You can't. I'll go get one.
You're the one that has the operatic voice.
May I have a beer? May I have a beer? May I have a beer? May I have a beer?
I like that.
May I have a beer? Thank you, buddy.
Enjoy.
We will. And then, what was the question? We drank a lot on the. I mean, I'll tell you one good Drinking Made Easy story. You can cut this out or put it in or keep it, whatever you want.
I'll probably keep it in.
So, where the fuck were we? We were in Norfolk, Virginia, and we were on the ocean drinking orange crushes at. It'll come to me. But orange crushes is basically vodka, fresh squeezed orange juice, and some secret like simple syrup kind of concoction they had.
So like a screwdriver, but without.
Yeah, just like without limits. Right. So I drank like 10 of those. Okay, I was just chugging them. I was like, Zane's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I need some vitamin C. I'm just like, they just kept, these beautiful model like bartenders were just like, here you go. I'm like, and so then we had a show that night, live show, which is, we did 50 cities. We did the House of Blues. We did the Fillmore in San Francisco. We did all the best venues around the country. And we're doing the show that night, and there's this bit where Zane, he cuts the cork off with the sword. What's it called? I'm stoned.
Yeah.
Sabers.
Sabers. I say fillet, but that's.
He fillets the champagne bottle. He savors the champagne bottle. So, and I'm wearing like a catcher's uniform with the pads and the helmet and mitt and everything. So, and I have to catch the cork. So I go to catch the cork, and I'm going back. And this is like after all those orange crushes, I'm just like, and I trip over the monitor.
Oh no.
And the theater, it's a thrust proscenium, if you will, and it goes out like this, and it comes around, and it comes back. So I'm backing this way and go boom, 5 feet down onto a concrete floor. So I'm down, and I'm like, and Zane's like, he had no idea what was going on. I just dropped out,
He's just like, I guess he's out of frame. Let's film.
So he keeps talking. No, it's a live show. There's 1,000 people out there, and I fall backwards off the stage, land on my back on the concrete floor, and the paramedics are over there and like, Steve, what's your name? I'm like, Steve. Like, what day is it? And I'm like, today. And they're like, asking me all these questions. I'm not giving them any answers at all. They're like, all right, he's good. So I go back up on stage, and I'm like crippling, like broken ribs and shit.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I never went to the doctor.
No, but that's commitment, though. Like, you're hobbled and you're.
Dude, I'm a method drinker, so.
I like that.
I will never ever give up on the show.
The character that you portray on the Three Sheet franchise.
Yes.
You play a really low-key, supporting actor type.
Yeah.
Which is great, because you build up for a punchline and.
Well, here's the funny part of that is, no, I'm me, but Zane cuts all that out, and just every frame is me sitting there going, for that, and it's he's like, look, if I blow your candle out, mine will burn brighter. That's what he told me, and I'm like, well, at least you're paying me well and giving me free drinks, so fuck it, edit it however you want.
I totally. I mean,
what are you gonna do? No, I love Zane. He and I go way back. We were roommates in college. We were theater majors together in college, and
doesn't ask you.
Yeah, I mean, he's just great. I wouldn't even be sitting here without him kind of keeping me in all his success that he's been doing. So I'm very grateful for that. I gotta shift my balls around, bro. You too? Those are some big things. At least I got jeans on. You're like sitting here with your balls hanging out, bro.
I'm commando all the time.
That's awesome, dude. I think we should. I could probably grow that much hair and just walk around like that too.
Get the whole Tom Selleck going on.
Yeah.
The Tom Selleck tuxedo.
Dude, I just got waxed, so it's gonna take me like 2 weeks. I'll be like that.
How would you get waxed living up here?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, because I'm like, you need that extra.
You should get waxed.
Me, my wife likes it me like this, man.
Really?
Yeah. Different strokes for different folks.
Dude, I love it. I like me like this too. I'm hairy as a motherfucker. Look at these. The reason why I wore the sunglasses in the show is because we're like setting up frame one day, and Zane's like setting up the shot. He's like, dude, put some sunglasses on or something. Your eyebrows are like stealing the whole shot. And I was like,
they are some nice
caterpillars. We got caterpillars. Oh yeah, dude, these bitches are for real.
That's pretty cool though. I do like that. You just need some pomade and you'd be set for life.
Yeah, I could prep those puppies up. Oh, Jesus.
What are 3 things that you can't live without?
Of course, the first answer is my wife. Second, my children. Third, my parents. But I'm gonna have to live without them someday. So my third alternate is probably red wine. Gotta have a little red wine or golf.
Wait, let's go back to the red wine. I wasn't expecting that from you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But now
at home, all I drink is red wine.
Now,
and
what type of red wine do you like? I mean, are you?
I like a deep, hearty cab.
Okay.
I like a Pinot Noir. I mean, I like if there's wine in the bottle, I like it.
Do you have any film or TV projects that you yourself are writing projects?
Actually, I do. I'm working on a new show. It's called What Should Steve McKenna Do Next?
Okay.
And the concept is we're gonna shoot like 4 or 5 different show scenarios. Drinking and travel, and interviewing random people, or we have some cool things we're kicking around doing, and then we're gonna throw it out to the masses and see what we're gonna let them vote on what show that I should do next. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to engage social media and see where it goes. And Zane Lamprey's got a huge following. He's promised to back me. You said you'd share that. Were you gonna retweet it? You promised to retweet my new show?
Zane.
He will. He'd be like, watch this shit, it's horrible.
But what's the name of your show again?
What should Steve McKenna do next?
Okay. Is it .com? Is it
No,
YouTube?
it's about to shoot a pilot.com.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited. I think I've partnered with a local marketing company here, a good friend through my wife, and it's Juice Marketing.
Okay.
And they're in Kirkland, and they do really wonderful things. And Lee Fine, he's the main man there. He and I kind of got together, and he's like, I want to shoot a show with you. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we've done a couple little side projects and kind of ramping up, and now I'm really excited that we're gonna shoot what should Steve McKenna do next.
Now that you found Bigfoot, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
All right.
Why do you insist on not being captured?
Do you want to be captured? Do you want to be locked up?
No, I don't. But I'm not like this huge kind of abominable hair
but
person.
regardless,
You're like a phenomenon. We need to put you. No, we need to put you in the Smithsonian, and
that's horrible.
Yeah, but you will have national acclaim. You'll have worldly acclaim.
I don't care.
You must be fast. How are you so fast? Wait, who's interviewing who?
Well, why do you think I'm always so blurry?
Because you just cruising. So how fast can you run?
A wink and a nod.
What do you eat?
I like venison, but I tend to like deer, elk. Well, thank you again, man. That was
Dude, thanks for having me on the show. I'm gonna whoop Bigfoot's ass and pool. I like your microphone.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Now that you live in Washington,
Oh,
look at that party foul already, son.
I just Jim the Copped on myself.
Steve McKenna. So, do you like camping?
Wardrobe. Hold on.
I mean, I always like Moscow mules.
Me too.
Again, you know,
Take 2 mules.
2 mules. 2 mules for Sister Sarah.
Yep.
Left field.
Yeah.
Franchise?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing TV and, you know, trying to be an actor since college. So.
You are an actor.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's it's a humbling job because if you're not working, you're like, oh, I'm not a very good actor. So it's like you got to fight with that.